Looking like my camera's dirty though. I can't really tell. I think I just made it worse. I'm trying to wipe this up. Yeah, let me see your shirt. Come here. There's no more chips, so the camera probably. Okay, I think that did help some. It's hot. What's hot? Good chips. Thank you. Good morning. So today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. And I don't think I've been on here for like a week or over a week or whatever. So I'm gonna just give an update. As you can see, it's sunny today right now. It is supposed to be raining like pretty much all week, on and off. It didn't rain as much as I thought it was gonna rain yesterday. It rained the morning. Then around lunchtime, the sun came out, and the rest of the evening was pretty much sunny and hot. So even though it's raining on and off, it's still, I think the high for today is like 85, and it's supposed to rain like through like Saturday, I believe. So I thought I wasn't gonna have to water my plants because it was gonna be raining, but they didn't seem to have gotten a lot of water. Oh no, it's a fly on my phone. Fruit fly. So as you can see, I do have my 2-year-old out here with me because I was out here. She was looking through. Well, while I was coming out here, she wanted to come, so I told her to get her shoes. And she hadn't been outside the past few days because it was raining and just I was a little busy and it was just too hot. But at times it has been cooler, like especially back here. There's a bunch of trees for shade. It has been cooler, like out here. Like last week when I took her outside, it was like cooler up under the trees with the wind blowing than it was inside. Yes. Erica, stop taking my tomatoes. She keeps on. Is this the big one? And you took the biggest one. She keeps taking my tomatoes even though they're not ripe yet. You want it? Here, go eat it. So she keeps taking my tomatoes. They're not ripe now. But I did try them, and they taste ripe. It's just that not red. Here, let me try. So she bit it, and it's green. It's full of seeds. So yeah, it tastes the same. It just tastes a little greenish, but it still tastes like tomato. So I gotta watch her. She's the little tomato thief. No more. It's not ready. You have to wait for it to turn red. So like I forgot every time she comes out here, she's taking them out. Yes, Erica. A bee, that's a fly. Fly. Should fly. Yeah. But I'm have to say that I'm getting more tomatoes. I'm getting more peas. So the one pea plant, the smallest one, was producing peas, and then I have a second one that's producing some peas now. So I'm getting more peas. I do have some peppers. So I don't know if you can see. Probably can't see because everything is green. So it's camouflaged in. Oh yeah, you can see. But I'll bring it closer. I just hate doing it with this because I don't have a back camera. I just have a forward facing camera from the laptop. But let's see if I can see it. Well, I do have a few peppers here. And right now it's just 3. But there's one forming here, and then there may be a few more. I don't know. But I didn't know what's on my thumbnail is that I didn't know that I had bought this pepper, and I googled it because I was trying to see how do I know when it's ready for me to pick, and then I found out that it's cayenne pepper. So I was like, oh man, if I knew that, I really would have bought more. I was trying to see my camera. It looks dirty to me, but I can't really tell because I'm outside. And plus, oh, okay, there is something popped up. That's why I couldn't see. What, Erica? Who? Okay. I don't know what she's saying. But I didn't realize that this pepper was a cayenne pepper. If I did know that, I would have bought another two. But when I go back next time to Walmart, I'll see if they have some more. And then my other peppers that I did have in my planner, they were like shriveling up really bad. So I had to take them out, and I went ahead and put these in some of my containers, and they are doing better. So like it through the daytime, they were shriveling up real bad, no matter how much I water them. So I guess the type of whatever kind of mixture that they had is just wasn't like able to retain moisture. So it's drying the plant out a lot. So I had to just wind up putting it into containers. One is over there. So it's doing very well. The other ones, I just put, there's one here. I just put in my grow bags. And I didn't even check if it was okay to plant them with my peas. Whoa, Erica, I just didn't want them to, come on, you're doing too much. I just didn't want them to like dry out and die. So I think two of them, like one is, where is that one? Oh, the leaves have pretty much fallen off of this one. So I don't know if this one look like it's forming new leaves. So I guess it may be able to save it. But this is the plants. The leaves are like shriveling up like this. And like I said, I think it was the mixture, and it looked like it's too much water in this pot, even though there's holes. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of water in here. No, don't mess with that. No, Erica. That's why I don't like doing my lives when she's out here because I gotta watch her like this. No, move out the way. Don't mess with that. Come here. You want to go inside? Okay, well, move and leave it alone. Leave it alone. Come here. Come on, leave that alone. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Come here. What you want? What do you want? No, leave it right there. Come here. Leave it alone. Come on, because you want to go inside. Come on. Leave it up. Leave it alone. Get up. You're going to have to go inside. Here. Okay, well, leave it alone. Go play. Go play with your toys and stuff.
No. I want to leave.
Okay, well, leave stuff alone. I sure don't want to listen. You don't have to go inside. But other than that, I did plant some herbs in the container. Where is it? Here. Oh no. Oh, I forgot that it's holding this plant up, so I guess I can't move it. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, I can't move that because I forgot that it's holding something else. So I have to move some stuff around because this white thing that I was using as trellis is falling down. So I have to try to find a way to what do you call it, hold it up. So with the stuff that I found in the shed, I just kind of use this block here and just use this to keep that up because I did have my peas trying to trellis up it, and they were it was just kind of like leaning down and falling on it. So I had to figure. Yes, Erica. What? Okay, be careful. You see the squirrel over there? Hi, squirrel. But a few things that I have done is I did get like 3 boards so that I can lean that up. And then I had to move some other things around. Like I had to move that there. It was in that windowsill. But I had to put that because this plant was like leaning. So I did get some sticks here. I have like a big pile of sticks back there on the back fence that I just got from out the yard. I don't know if you can see it, but I had to get a big pile of sticks. I mean, I used some of those sticks. That's why I wish I could do it through my phone. And I just kind of used those to like hold some of these plants up. And I forgot I had some plant clips that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I just kind of used that as a, what do you call it? I just used it kind of like as a stake to hold my plants up. The ones are starting to grow that are like leaning or getting like heavier. So I didn't have to buy anything. I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I just kind of try to use what I already had until I could get something better. And eventually, I don't know, I might have to swap out for longer sticks later if the plant isn't strong enough to stand by itself. Eventually, like this pepper is doing pretty well. Didn't need anything. But I guess until the what do you call it? The stalks or the stems are like getting thicker and able to stand by themselves, I will just be leaving those. And then if I have to transplant them to bigger pots later, then I could do that. But I think with the sticks, I won't have to. I could just leave the sticks and the clips, and it should be good enough to hold them in. But she's breaking all my concentration, so it's like I gotta try to say what I gotta say, plus watch her. And then where she is over there, I did want to put some watermelon there and some kind of something else in there. But oh, that's one thing I did have to take my 5 gallon of the pineapple and I had to dump that. So I dumped it just about here, and it was just so the bucket was heavy, so I could tell there was a bunch of water in there, and I didn't put holes in that one. But I had pineapple scraps, so the pineapple scraps had broken down, but it was just like a lot of water, and it was like sinking. So what I was gonna do? No, 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 it's not ready. Come here. She's over here trying to take my green bell pepper. I only have one on there. The other ones they kind of dried off and fell off before they like big enough. Get over here. I'm gonna have to take her in the house because she's just not listening. She was gonna do her own thing. But I guess while I'm talking about it, I can just go ahead and take my camera. I just hate doing it with this because, like I said, I don't have a rear camera on my phone. So there's like one bell pepper here. I don't know if you can see it or not. No, no, leave it. Don't take it off. She's trying to take off my bell pepper. But there's like one here, and then the other ones like here when they were forming. This kind of turned yellow and dried up and fell off. But I was gonna use this crate. I found it. Somebody had it. I saw on South the road for heavy trash day, so I was like, I probably could use that to grow something. And at the bottom, I did feel it with just like sticks and no, at the very bottom because there was like holes like this. I filled it with sticks, and then on top of the sticks, I filled it with cardboard at the very bottom, so that like whatever I plant there, the roots wouldn't like grow out of the container. They would just kind of hopefully stay in. So at the very bottom, there's some cardboard box there. Then on top of that cardboard box, I put just sticks and twigs. And then on top of the sticks and twigs, I put leaves. And then on top of the leaves, I put just like some shredded paper. And then I had like some paper left over from Easter from Easter. Then I was gonna put the soil that was in my 5 gallon bucket on top of there and plant something there. But like I said, I did have to dump that soil because it was stinking and it was just like full of water, and I didn't want to take any chance on using that bad soil. And I did Google to try to see how to sterilize the sand, and it was saying to use the oven, and it's like too hot to do that. I don't want to turn the oven on and feel like doing all that work. Come on, no, leave the plants alone. Come on. Okay, you gonna go in the house. Come on. Come on, no, you going inside. Let's go. Because you're not listening. Yeah. You go inside. But I did try to like Google to see how to sterilize the soil, and it was saying to boil. I mean to bake it, put it in a thin layer and bake it in the oven. And then I was thinking about just leaving it out for the sun to sterilize just for like a few days. I was like, well, eventually the sun is hot enough to sterilize it. But I just went ahead and decided to dump it over behind the fence because there's like nothing back there. It's just like I'm sorry, this screen looks so dirty. It's distracting me. But I did dump it just like over the fence line and just kind of like whatever happened to it happened. But it was just like so smelly that I just didn't really want to leave it in the yard because it was growing like flies or whatever. So I just didn't want to be bothered with it really. But the smell has gone even right now. There's some flies over in the area. So like I said, there was some pineapple scraps like the skin and the part that was too hard to eat was in there, and it had like fully decomposed and broken down. So like I really want to keep that soil to just like use, for later because I had other. I don't know if I had any other scraps or whatever in there, but I for sure had the pineapple scraps in there. And so I'm trying to think of any other update that I did out here. Not really. I did buy another pepper plant. Like I said, they're shriveling up and the leaves are drying. So I have to put them in containers and grow bags to keep it from dying off. Other than that, I have tried to make some fly spray, trying to figure out what to do to deter like flies because it is hot and with like the trash and just like period, there's just like a lot of flies around. So I've been trying some different mixtures, just like putting it in the bowl, boiling water, and then trying different herbs. Like, what did I try? I can't think, eucalyptus leaves by themselves. And I did like eucalyptus, rosemary, and one other thing that said it's supposed to be good for like the tearing flies. So, but what I did is I just put all of them. The first time I did just eucalyptus by itself, and I just kind of put it in a bottle in like a dishwashing liquid bottle that was empty. After it cooled off, I just put it in there. And just like where the flies are, just kind of sprayed the yard because it's like every time I came out here, it's just like flies everywhere. So I tried that. The first day, it didn't seem like it worked. It was just the eucalyptus. That it didn't seem like it worked. But the other day before yesterday, I tried it. I think Sunday night, I boiled, like I say, those herbs or whatever I did, rosemary, eucalyptus leaf, and something else. I can't remember. But I boiled it, and then I just left it overnight. And just in the morning, I just strained it into and I used like a big pot. So I was able to refill like the small, I guess a 16-ounce dishwashing liquid things. It was an empty one, so I try to save those to like just keep to like water my plants. Uh, so besides this little turkey basil thing that I use, sometimes I use that as well to water the plants. It's just like it's a lot of water that comes out at one time when you do that, so you have to be careful. But I used that, and it seemed like the first time I did it, it didn't seem like I was working, but it didn't work. But like yesterday when I came out, I didn't see any flies in the like normal areas that they were in. And what I did do is put just like a teaspoon of just like coconut oil in there so that the smell uh, would have something to bind to in the water. So it would, by the time the water to like dry out, I was thinking to make it last longer, I could put like coconut oil. And then I was also thinking that like, if you just put plain water and like for instance, there's like concrete. So if I sprayed that, I was thinking like while it's still wet, and then if the sun is out, it's gonna like dry the water. So I was like, well, if I put the oil and the oil stays in the concrete, so just like the oil with the oils from the herbs, I was thinking that it would heat up and then just like uh, expel or express the aroma. It would like help out with that to make the scent last longer. So I didn't see any flies when I came out yesterday, and like today it rained, so I am seeing some more flies. So I might have to try to go ahead and do it. Well, I'll probably wait till it finish raining because it's supposed to rain like every day. So it's no use in me doing it if the rain is just gonna wash away the scent. But another thing is that it is raining a lot, so I haven't been watering my compost pile. So I'm thinking that I should get enough rain to help water my composting pile. So that's one reason why I don't, because like where I live, I know for sure, like usually when it rains, it's like it rains a lot and or it'll rain like several days in a row, or it'll rain and then it's gonna like rain again in a few days. So pretty much I think it's time for hurricane season. Well, not quite yet, but it's almost the time for hurricane season toward like the summertime to start back up. I have to exactly Google and see what's our hurricane season, but I'm just not worried too much about watering the compost pile because I know it's gonna rain enough, and then when it's dry, the leaves and stuff are gonna dry out and whatever they're gonna break down. So I'm not really worried about watering my composting pile because I'm not trying to like have it speed it up. It's just gonna do its own. I'm just like let nature do its thing with it. I did. I think I have added every once in a while. I add some leaves, sticks, and or weeds to it, but I haven't done any weeds in the backyard lately. Okay, I see the bird. I was trying to see what kind of bird is making that noise. But I have been adding more paper to my composting pile, as well as I've been trying to figure out like a combination, or just trying to like season it to keep out like the unwanted pests that I don't want there. So like when I go there, there's like a bunch of roaches, and I don't want it just like a breeding ground for roaches. So what I have been trying to do is just put like cinnamon and cayenne pepper. So first I'll go in with the cayenne pepper. At first I was just doing either or. I would do like cinnamon, then like 2 days later I go and do cayenne pepper. But the last time I did it, I went ahead and did the cayenne pepper. I sprinkled it around, and then I did cinnamon also. So, but I noticed when I did like the cinnamon that the flies, I mean the roaches that were in there, they were like coming out. So they were flying up out the compost pile. So it seemed either the combination of the cayenne pepper with the cinnamon or just the cinnamon they're not liking. So I guess it is irritating them because while I was doing it, I was sneezing myself when I did the cinnamon part. So I guess if I'm a human being and it's irritating me, just imagine if they're, this small, how much it's irritating them. So either like their skin or their senses or whatever is getting into their respiratory system, and the same thing is happening. So I will like right now. I'm not gonna worry about it because it's raining. So after the rain has gone, and that's what I'm hoping also too, that as the rain is gonna sink the cinnamon and cayenne pepper down into like the middle and the bottom layers. But I did kind of get my stick and poke around and try to put some like in the middle. But that's what I'm hoping, that the rain will kind of like help it go down. And I was thinking later to like as I'm adding paper, just for instance, say I have a piece of mail with no sensitive information, I probably will try to put the cinnamon and cayenne pepper inside of it as like a slow release or kind of like a long term thing. So, for instance, like if it's raining, or just say like last week, if I would have did both, did the sprinkling on top plus put that in there, I would think the one that sprinkled around, it would have been good for last week, but the kind that was inside the paper is still there. So like hopefully, with it raining, that would like release and soak into the paper and release some of that. So I think I'm start doing like a combination of both. When I can't find like newspaper and or mail that is doesn't have like sensitive information that I don't need to shred up. So I'm gonna be doing like a combination of all. These birds are really going at it. There's two different type of birds. I don't know what's going on. But I did want to come out last night because the other night I came out here and I guess it was like frogs. So it was just like weird to hear it like in the city because usually out here they're like in the country with the frogs croaking and stuff. And I was like, wait, I guess it is like springtime. So I guess animals are like mating, they're doing their mating call or whatever. Could be the same thing with the birds right now. I don't know. But I just thought it was like a beautiful sound. But last night when I came out, it was just too dark. So there's only one light out here. So I'm thinking we need another light. The light is like way down there, so I don't think it would have been light enough for me to do a video. But I might go ahead and get like a flashlight or something to put behind me so that it's not too dark out here. Because I didn't mind being out here when it's dark, but I just wanted you to be able to see me. So maybe another day when I can think about it. And plus, I was tired and I just had some errands to run yesterday, and I didn't get finished doing stuff around here that I wanted to do. So I just was like, well, forget it. I'll just do it in the morning. And I'm just checking to make sure that my microphone wasn't off all this whole time I was talking. But I don't know. I think that's the only update that I really have. Not too much. Oh, in the front yard, that's what I forgot to mention on my last video. The last time that I did it, I was thinking about there's like a little section that it looked like it's cut off to be like for flowers and or like a gardening area for you to plant stuff in. And there's like a bunch of weeds there, so I got most of the weeds there. And I didn't want to put like some kind of vegetables that didn't need like a lot of sun. And but once I got to like digging up the weeds and stuff, I didn't just pull the weeds. I kind of actually dug, tried to get to like the roots, and I tried to like I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I tried to like dig up the roots. And I'm happy I didn't go ahead and plant any like thing that I wanted to eat there because there was all kind of like trash and stuff in the area. So like maybe one day I would do just like a live herb video of the front where I am going to but I did decide just to do some herbs that I'm not going to eat there. I'm gonna try to grow just some kind of herbs because I know they don't need a lot of sun. So once I fully and the soil is like the clay first and or sandy like combination of sand. I can't really see. I can't really see my screen, so I will show y'all. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, because like right now I can't even hardly see this screen. So I don't know if my camera is dirty or I think my camera is dirty. And plus it's just hard for me to see on this it was hard for me to see anyways on here. Trying to see what I'm trying to show y'all. Oh, I think I just made it worse. I don't have any like uh, cloth out here. I'll try again to wipe it off. Look like I'm making it worse. Yeah, I'm making it like worse. So I'm gonna have to find something to wipe this off with. I really do like this is something that's in here. I have no idea what's going on with my camera. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I hope it wasn't like this the whole time. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on with my camera. I hope it wasn't like this the whole time. Uh-oh. So it seems that I have a problem with my camera. I have to go back and try to figure out what that is later. So I do apologize, but I guess I can't show you what I'm talking about. So it appears that some kind of liquid or something may have gotten into there. Liquid or oil has gotten into my camera, apparently. So I think I'm gonna try to end this and then try to come back and finish to close it out to see if it's just a error or if it's really my camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this and then come right back.